Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the protection mechanism. This is another aspect of understanding the concept of confidentiality, integrity and availability. The maintenance of confidentiality, integrity and availability happens through the protection mechanism or the protection controls. Protection mechanism is a common characteristics. Through this the security controls are going to be implemented. Not all the security control implementations must have that, but most of them they use this protection mechanism for implementation or maintenance of confidentiality, integrity and availability. Some of the common protection mechanism today we are going to talk about that. The first one is the layering. Layering is also known as a defense in depth. It is simply using a multiple controls in a series. But while implementing layering, one of the important dimension is there, or we should understand that one. We should not implement the same control in the series, but when we are talking about multiple control in a series means multiple different control in a series. Say take the example of the password. If you are going to implement 5 password in a series, if one is compromised, other is going to be compromised. The concept of layering or defensive depth is implemented in such a way or defined in such a way that if one control is going to compromise, then another control is going to defend that one. Okay. The second is the abstraction. Abstraction is used as a efficiency, keeping the similar elements in a group or in a class. Okay, according to or assigning certain roles or assigning certain controls to that. Okay. You can also take the restrictions or the permissions. Okay, when we are talking about user profile, so user's profile is going to be added to the role. So there all users of the specific class are going to be associated with their role. Okay. The third thing what we are talking about the data hiding. When we are talking about hiding means preventing the disclosure of the information. Okay. That can happen through the storage in a different compartment or in a different drive. Through that also we can do that one, the hiding of the information or some other directory where this storage is going to take place. So going to be hide, and there the access is not going to be given of those, only those who are having the credentials or roles and responsibility, they are only going to access that one. Now the next protection mechanism we are talking about that is the encryption. Encryption is the art or science of hiding the information. And when we'll create a video on cryptography, we'll discuss in detail, but for the time being, when we are talking about encryptions, 2 important elements are there for the encryption. One is the algorithm and another is the key. So the type of encryption or the strength of the encryption depends upon the algorithm and the size of the key. Okay, in detail we'll discuss about this when we are going to discuss in the cryptography. These are the most common 4 protection mechanism is used in practice for information security control, maintaining the confidentiality, integrity and availability of the information. Hope this is going to help you to understand the protection mechanism. Please put your comment in the comment box, and if you have any query you can also put the same in the comment box. We will try to create another video for you and we'll try to come up to your expectation. Thank you.